It's your boy Witz Capone, back with another video on them things. And today we're gonna be talking about my favorite top 10 UK reactors of all time, innit? So first, obviously, it's only right that I start off with Lee to the Vi, innit? You get me? Because the way he breaks down stuff, the way like he takes in the actual song, because a lot of reactors here, when they're reacting to a song, they just head bopping. They don't really take the song in. Whereas Lee to the Vi, he knows how to take the song in. Furthermore, not even just that, like the way he analyzes music videos, like at the end, he even does like a summary breakdown of what's happened in the videos. He explains it to a point where you could understand it like more, like do you know what I mean? He makes things like clear in it to his audience. So that's why I can say that yeah, Lee to the Vi has to be my number one. Number two would have to be man like Deep Speaks, because Deep Speaks, yeah, he's real, like hella real with it. He don't care how like long you've been in the game. You could have just started yesterday, he will still react to your stuff. Do you know what I mean? A lot of reactors, they won't react to your stuff unless the artist is at a certain place and that sort of thing in it. But with Deep Speaks, he's not like that. He'll like, especially if you're good, like you could be someone that came out yesterday, but if you're good, he'll react to your stuff regardless, innit? So yeah, I would have to say Deep Speaks goes as my second pick. Third would have to be Bandwagon Bam, because Bandwagon Bam's cold, innit? The way he does his reactions with his mom, sometimes he does his reactions with D-Wagon and all of that. Yeah, like his concept of his videos are very good. He doesn't, you get what I mean? He doesn't make it boring for the viewer that's watching him, because at the end of the day, people subscribe to you to kind of like take in and consume your content in a way where it's not boring. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, big ups to you, Bandwagon Bam, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's my third pick, innit? Fourth, it would have to be Denz and Renz. Obviously, the way they thrive off of like one another, it's like really refreshing to see that the people can bounce off each other like that. They've got good chemistry. They don't, like, you get me, talk over like each other. Like they know when to talk, like that sort of thing. Like that's why they've got into where they've gotten in it, because you get me, like they know how to thrive off each other basically. So my fifth pick would be Prod Walks. You get me, because Prod Walks, yeah, he's another one that like summarizes his music reactions like proper. Do you know what I mean? Like he breaks it down, like he makes sure he doesn't pause it too much, but he pauses it in a way where you can understand. If you don't understand certain lyrics, he can break it down to you and whatnot, like that sort of thing. Like, do you know what I mean? And furthermore, he doesn't just do music reactions; he does other things as well. So that makes him a triple threat. Like, do you know what I mean? Which is a good thing. You know what I mean? You have to make yourself hella flexible in certain situations. So yeah, man. Prod Walks goes at number 5, innit? Number 6 would have to be Dan and Kaz. They're another like YouTube reactors that thrive well off of one another. They've got good chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like they know like how to react to a They don't make it boring for the consumer, like the person that's watching them, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which is very good. So yeah, I would have Dan and Kaz at number 6. Number 7. This is where it gets a bit techie now. Number 7. Ooh. Okay. Have to think about this one still, because there's so many that I'm probably even missing out that I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, flipping. I would have to say. Ooh, let me think about this one. I have to even start for this one still. Number 7. I would mention Too Blunt, even though he's not a UK reactor. I'll mention Too Blunt in it, because Too Blunt, yeah, is like the king of this shit, innit? He started the reaction thing, innit? Point blank period. Like he started the reaction thing. So it has to be, it's only right that he's in that list, innit? That's just second nature, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So Too Blunt, big shout outs to you, man, each and every time, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Without you, there wouldn't be an avenue for other people to even be doing reactions in the first place, you know what I mean? So honourable shout out to Too Blunt, you know what I'm saying? And I would say number 8 would have to be man like Infamous T. Yeah, you know who you are, bro. Trust me, man's bigging you up. You get me? Because I've seen what you've done early doors, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? You was doing the UK reaction thing. No one was telling you to do it. You get me? You went out your way to do it yourself, innit? Because you was generally fucking with the music and that. I see you still. You get me? So, yeah, man. Honourable shout out, honourable shout out. So that's my number 8. Number 9. Number 9. Ooh, this is where, you get me, final 2 and that. Final 2. Number 9 will have to be, I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I think his name is like Oral Genius or something like that. Like, he's another guy that takes in the actual, like, music reaction video and listens to it and listens to every bar and takes it in for what it is, rather than just listening to it for the sake of listening to it because people are watching him, so he has to kind of like force himself to listen to it. No, like, he generally takes it in. He pauses the you get me, he pauses the music videos to like kind of like summarize it to people if they don't understand it as well. Like reactors that know how to break lyrics down to people is good, because at the end of the day, that's why people subscribe to you, innit? You get me? So yeah, man, you get me. Shout out to Aura Genius. I don't have to say a name, maybe I butchered it, but you get me. Honourable shout out to you, bro, because you're doing your thing, fam. Number 10. Ooh, number 10. The final one on the list, because I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anyone out, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? So, number 10, last but not least, he's going to be on this list, fam. I have to think about this one. It's still, it will get a bit techie, fam. You know when you know a lot of reactors, but it just goes out your head. So you get me. I have to do like some deep thinking and them thing there. Flipping. This one's hard, you know. This one's hard still. You know what? Nah. This one's hard. Fucking. I've mentioned a solid like group of people in it so far, but the number 10 is the hardest of the hardest, fam. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm struggling to think of this one still. Can't even lie, fam. Gets a bit hard after a while, but flipping. Yeah, shout out to, you get me. It's even on my, you get me, subscribers thing. Shout out to, I don't wanna, you get me, I don't wanna butcher his name and that, but shout out to the ANNEXE. Go subscribe to him, innit? He's even got his own podcast as well, fam. Go subscribe to him, because he's another one that, like, he takes in the videos, innit? He doesn't just like listen to it for the sake of listening to it. Like, he actually gives like a genuine review, and he's not biased with it as well. Like, do you know what I mean? When you're like doing music reactions, you can't really be biased with it. You have to give your honest opinion at the end of the day. But yeah, man, it's been your boy Wits Capone with another video. You get me? And obviously, it was nice to let you guys know my top 10 UK reactors of all time, innit? So obviously, man, had to be done. But you get me? Love.